In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a scatter plot as well as display a best fit line equation on your graph. So to begin, as you can see, there's already some sample data that I've inputted for the X and Y. You can go ahead and input in like whatever data that you have, but for this video, I'm just going to use this as an example. So once you have your sample data in, you're going to go ahead and click on it and highlight all of your data. And then you're going to go up here to insert, and we want to make a scatter plot. So the scatter plot is the icon right here with the X and Y scatter and the dots. We'll go ahead and click on the drop down arrow and click on the first option. As you can see, this is now a scatter plot of our data. Now that we have our graph, we can do a lot of different things. So we can edit the title. We can also add chart elements to it. So if you see up here on the left, it says add chart element. If you click on that, you can see all the different things you can add to your chart. There's axis titles, chart titles, data labels, error bars, grid lines, and even the trend line. Now we'll discuss how to add a trend line in a little bit, but for now we're just going to go ahead and add a primary horizontal title and a primary vertical title. So as you can see, now that we have two titles on the X and Y axis, you can just click on them and you can edit them to say whatever you want. You can also highlight the text and click on home and adjust the different color of text, the size, the font, everything like that, just like a typical like Word document. If you don't want your data points to be blue or you want them to be a different color, you go ahead and click on the data point and right click on it. You'll see a format data series. Click on that. And from here, you can do a lot of different things as well. So we can change the color of the fill. So we'll click on marker and we want to fill our marker to a different color. Let's say we want it to be red. So we just click on here and we can change the color. And as you can see, it changed the color of our data points. Right now, you can see that the data points have a blue border around them. If you want, you can delete the border, just put no border. So now that you know how to edit your markers and add axis titles to your graph, now we're going to add a trend line. So there's a few different ways you can do this. You can click on your chart and go to chart design, add chart element, and add a trend line right here. Most of the time when you add a trend line, it will be linear, but they also have exponential, linear forecast, and moving average options as well. I've personally only used linear and exponential, but I would say that 90% of the time I'm always using linear. So once you click on linear, you'll see that it shows a trend line of all your data points. If you want to format your trend line just like the data points, you'll go ahead and click on the trend line, right click on it, and format it. As you can see, this is a bunch of different options to adjust your trend line as well. So for example, if you don't want it to be blue, you want it to be black, you can change the color. Right now it's dotted, so we can change the dash type to either normal or one of these other options. If you click on the trend line options, you can also see down here at the bottom, there's three different boxes. So there's set intercept, which means you can set a different point that you want your trend line to go through. Typically, you leave that one unchecked and leave it at 0. That way, your trend line fits all your data points that you have. If you click on the display equation on chart, that will show you your best fit line equation. We're going to go ahead and display the R-squared value on the chart as well. Now, the R-squared value just tells you how accurate your data points or how well your data points line up with your trend line. A good R-squared value is close to 1 as possible. So 0.96 is a pretty good R-squared value. This means that 96% or 97%, if you round it, of our data points fit our trend line, which is a very good thing. Now, the reason it's important to know how to display an equation, a best fit line equation, R-squared value on a data point for chemistry, is that the best fit line equation can be used in chemistry for several different things. For example, when you're plotting absorbance versus concentration, you'll need your best fit line to determine the unknown concentration that you're testing. In that example, you'll be using the Beer-Lambert law, and you can relate the absorbance and molar absorbativity to the best fit line equation. This was just a few examples on how to edit your chart, make a scatter plot, add a trend line, and display your best fit equation. If you haven't already, go ahead and check out the Excel video playlist that's on my channel. And it provides several different walkthroughs on how to use Excel to make chemistry easier for you, or how Excel is used in chemistry in general. Thank you for watching. If this video helped you, please go and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I'll be uploading new videos every week. But yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.